Welcome back to Halftime Report. The market is firing on all cylinders right now. The Bajaj twins are actually the stocks of the moment, 6.5% higher on Bajaj Finance and Bajaj Finserv. In fact, volumes are also picking up on that for sure. And many other stocks, the Adani Group stocks, are all sitting at fresh highs right now. Adani Power, Adani Enterprises at a fresh high. A lot of other stocks in the broader markets, ABB India is at a fresh high. Adani Transmission is sitting at a fresh high, Total Gas, etc. So all of these stocks are doing pretty well. But the stock on our radar right now is a company called Techno. It has been up and about ever since it clinched an order worth almost 1,500 crores. P. Gupta, who is the managing director at Techno Engineering, joins us now to talk about that. Sir, good afternoon and thanks for joining in. There's a 1455 crore fresh order that you've won. Tell us about a little bit about that. What is the timeline for completion and what kind of margins would you enjoy, and when will it start to flow through in your revenue stream?
Ma'am, this is a 30-month order. We are supposed to complete it by December 2024. And this is a facility to be a kind of a retrofit facility in the existing powerhouses at Jalawar and at Kota.
Right. So, this year so far you've won orders worth nearly 1,900 odd crores in the first quarter. With this, what does your overall orderly inflow for this year stand at? And at the same time, do you still maintain that 3,000 crore worth order this year sort of order inflow target, or would you want to up that as well?
You see, for last 3-4 years, we have been starved of large value orders, quality orders, and a lot of slowdowns in our industry, which is coming back now, and it is as good as pre-election years now. So we are, whatever growth we lost in last 3-4 years, we want to make up in next 3 years. We want to see our double line growing, top line growing to double from the present level, and we anticipate our order intake this year will be no less than 3,000 to 3,500 CR, out of which 1,900 CR we have already achieved. In the last quarter also we had booked business worth about 600 crores. So in totality, presently unexecuted order book is about 3,200 plus, which we intend closing the year by more than 4,000 CR.
And what happens to your margins then? Because we have seen, raw material prices ease as well. You want to double your revenues by FY25. Where do they stand at in FY23? And what would your margin guidance be?
In 23, we are targeting a top line of around 1,250 to 1,300 CR. Present, the last year we closed with around 1,050 CR. As against 850 CR a year before. So we are already growing by 20-25% a year, and definitely 25 we like to see that it is around 2,000 CR plus. But this does not include our own development projects like data centers, and this is all third-party business we are talking to be executed.
All right. Mr. Gupta, I just wanted to touch upon the fact that you all had receivables which were close to 600 crores in FY22. What is the situation now? Are you facing any kind of delay in payments? Has that improved in FY23? And what happens to that 600 crores? What is the status of that particularly?
I could not get you, ma'am. What is 600 CR?
You had trade receivables, right? You had trade receivables in FY22.
So, ma'am, basically these receivables in this quarter has significantly come down to 500 CR only, and which includes only 130 CR for EPC business. But mainly outstandings are for power we supply to 10 Jetco from our wind power. That is another outstanding of about 150 CR. We have got a favorable court order, and the authorities are cooperating. We are hopeful of getting these payments by September end.
Okay.
Once that happens, the receivables will roll back to a level of no more than plus minus 400 CR.
Okay. You have cash on your books, almost 1,100 crores. Do you have any plans for either a buyback, returning that cash to shareholders in the form of dividends, anything that we can look forward to?
Ma'am, absolutely. Our buyback is already on for around 160 CR at the moment. And we intend paying out 500 CR to our investors over next 3 years, which includes 180 CR this year and a similar amount in next 2 years additionally in the form of dividends and buybacks. It will continue.
Okay, so you'll...
And we have reserved another 500 CR for our data center development business and another 200 to 300 CR for growth in the EPC business.
Can you just detail, like, do you have any kind of inorganic plans, considering that you are rewarding shareholders via dividend buyback? That's the plan for the next couple of years. But EPC growth, are you looking at any kind of acquisitions?
No, ma'am. We are acquiring technologies, and our project mix have been changing every 5th year. We have been now we are in FGD business, we are in data centers, we are in advanced metering solutions. We will be part of intelligent solutions under the RDSS scheme of Government of India. Now, Electricity Act amendment is already in Parliament. That is highly motivating. After 20 years, we are seeing this amendment to Electricity Act happening. Power is becoming energy, and there is so much to be done within this space, like energy storage, renewable power, green corridors. We have been the foremost always. We were the first IPP in the country in renewable power, and in 910.
Mr.
We
Gupta.
were the first carbon credit company in 8-9 in this country, in power sector.
Mr.
So
Gupta, right, we get that point, Mr. Gupta, we get that point. Can you tell us, you've spoken about the data center, and the street is excited about the possibilities ahead, etc., which is why we're seeing this up move in the stock price as well. You targeted about 250 megawatts of data center worth capacity. How much could that add to your revenue, by when, and how much money do you have to deploy for this?
Yeah. We want to do 250 megawatt or more by 2030, and at least 3 data centers by 2025 of 25 to 30 megawatt IT load each. The one is already in construction at Chennai, which will be phase 1 of that project, will be commissioned by June 23, and we'll be investing around 550 CR in that. Many global firms have already approached us for partnership in this space, but we are under NDA with them, so I cannot disclose more details on it. But this is COVID has done many damages to our lives around us. But one positive which has happened in the society is digitization. Very strong digitization.
How much does that mean in terms of revenue? Per megawatt, do you get over 10 crore revenue, 12 crore, 15 crore? What does a data center mean in terms of revenue for you? 250 megawatts is your target by FY30. Then what does that mean in terms of incremental revenue per megawatt?
You can take 10 CR other than the power cost.
Okay.